Hey all, good morning everyone. Welcome to SAP ABAP Sessions. So, related topic 290, ALV reporting. Okay, so far we have done the basic introduction part, architecture, dictionary, set of discussion, followed by programming basics, complex data objects, modularization techniques, some miscellaneous concepts, topics, and the next list screen, selection screen, concepts, followed by open SQL statements, inter-program communication, reporting introduction, classical report and event, interrupt report, event. Now we are into ALV. ALV also almost 280 to 290. That is around 10 sessions, and moreover, each day 1.5 hour. That is, it goes up to some 15 to 18 hours discussion altogether. It can be extended to any n number of hours because this is the foundation for classic ALV and as well as object-oriented ALV reporting. So if you, because ALV is currently companies are using this, we have done a formal introduction of everything, advantages to the user and consultants, everything. Okay. So now, yes, here we simple list, grid, field catalog list and grid, merge list and grid, event list and grid, then block list, hierarchical list, interactive list, and interactive grid also. So we are into the exploring of all the options. Okay, suppose we will go into some in the internet, in the net itself, we have, you can find SAP help in this way. Okay, this is where SAP is. So I put it SAP.com. Basic level SAP GUI related information. If you look at here, working with SAP ALV, that is SAP list here. So this is the output. You will get it in the ALV. This is called as a generic functions toolbar. Okay, this toolbar completely. So now, user can interact on this. Like after displaying the output, a user can interact, right? Yes. So there are two things. First, we will display the output, then user can interact and work on the ALV. That is one way. Other way is we can control from the program and directly while displaying itself, we can display whatever the way you want it because you don't want user interaction and all. User requirement also can be fulfilled by using coding through. That is, there are two options are there, two things. That depends. User want a fixed permanent, then you can go for print parameter, sort parameter. You want sum total by default for booking total, suppose. We can directly, while building itself, field catalog equals to do sum equals to X for this particular column so that you will get the sum for this particularly. By default, every time it will display sum. So if you say worker if cat edit equals to X, that particular column it will be edited by default. It will be displayed in editable mode. Okay, so these are all the approach. This is plain normal ALV output. This is a kind of tree structure. When you say tree structure, you will get as a folder, collapsed folder, and opened folder, enhanced, open like this. Okay, this way you can. And hierarchical sequential list. Sequential list is nothing but always remember header item through you can display this way. So list only possible, it's not grid output. So two color column headings and as well as items also. So this is your airline details, airline wise, currency, plane type, capacity, occupied details. So SP SCAR and SPFLI. two tables through, this is displayed. Okay. So now, if you go to grid and full screen view, grid and full screen view, ALV list, okay, functionality, navigation in the list. So navigation is nothing but you have this keyboard shortcuts. You can use it, right arrow, left arrow, all these things. And deselecting rows, you can use that select all, deselect all, okay, etc. Like these are all the keys are there. You can use it. Choose details. Today's this icon is used to display the detail. This is for find and search. So finding in trees also you can use this. Okay. Mm, okay. Scope. This is used for, okay. Like sorry, view purpose as well as searching purpose. So freezing columns. You can freeze to fixed column, freezing column, unfreeze columns also possible by using settings. So these are all possible. Selecting views, Excel, okay, Excel or spreadsheet and all. Displaying graphics, okay, you can go for displaying graphics, select rows and print view, print parameters, all this possible. List with crystal display, crystal reports possible. Personalizing the list, selecting layout, that is, if selecting layout, changing layout, managing template, saving layout, okay, layouts management part. Then functions in the list. Functions means just like a display, show and hide columns. Right click through, you can show and hide columns. That is possible by using layout through, you can control it. Swap columns, you can move left and right. Changing column width, output column width. Optimize column width by using control through up to there is a setting. So sorting criteria, column wise sorting, ascending, descending. These are all filter criteria. Filters also possible. Calculations like sum, okay, sum totals, mean, okay, these are all possible in ALV. Code through, you can, it is, this is the approach. So when DL ends, we are printing the subtotals of occupied seats and the numbers. Like when LH ends, subtotal. So subtotals and grand totals both are possible in this. Yes, this is I told you, right, that provision is there in the again calculating, deleting subtotals, grouping, deleting subtotals. Yes, this is it. So these are all possible in ALV. Okay. Yes, this icon you will get it when you print a sum. Okay, in that grid. Right. Okay. Changing data, editing data. Editing data is nothing but you can go for check entries, editing rows and cells. So you can display the particular cell or particular row you can edit. Append row, insert row, yes, delete duplicate line. Yes. Okay, exporting to spreadsheet, Word, local file, okay, local document, whatever the way you want it. This ABC analysis. So, SAP list viewer classic. If you go to here, this is simple example of ALV output. Then again, ALV output with hierarchical sequential again. So more or less same options. That is in grid also, in list also you can do this options as usual as users, but this is from the help portal. Okay. So then second one, if you move on to object oriented, okay, if you go to BC hyphen SRV hyphen ALV, if you search this way, okay, it will take you to the help library. be ALV grid control. So ALV grid control, this is nothing but like your help from official help from SAP. So this opened in this way, like, but this official help, yes, this is the book, complete book, BC basis component SRV-ALV. This book covers everything. So in this book, you will get title, generic functions toolbar, and as well as output also they displayed like this. Okay. So these are all about your yes. Now if you expand it, but this is given in object-oriented concepts. That is here where you are going to use uh, interfaces, global classes, and as well as methods through we are going to display the output. Okay. So now, but even though here the concepts remain same, like layout features, how you can go with changing the layout by using IS variant, iSave. Okay, default layout can be displaying and done. And the G standard functions, that is generic functions toolbar functions, you can hide it or you can add additional functions also. Can, yes, a lot of facilities features are possible. D and D is nothing but drag and drop rows and cells also permitted. So these are all output of exceptions. In layout, I told you, right, in the layout under settings, we have exceptions. And for threshold based, can display three icons, just like a traffic light, red, yellow, and green. So red for high occupancy seats, medium, and low. Just like a suppose customer sales, top sales customers in green, medium sales, low sales customers in red. So any criteria you take it, in ALV output, you can display the output with this light or symbol. Okay. Yes, icons through you can display the output. That is also possible by using layout. So here layout underscore exception equals to light. So for that we have to declare within, while declaring internal table itself, we need one additional field as a add-on field as a light to display the light. So the output will be displayed in this way. This is possible with light example exceptions through. So you can see the here, because apart from displaying the general output, we can display symbols also left side so that it is easily analyzed. All red, wherever red is there, user goes there, or wherever yellow, wherever remaining green. So this criteria is also possible because red is low performance. Suppose I told you, right, top sales achieved customers are in green, medium sales in yellow, low sales is into red. That is sales is the criteria. Sales wise you can bifurcate and display the ALV in this way. So this is one of the possible example. So there are a lot of every topic is given. So exceptions, coloring rows. Rows means lines, you can color it. Coloring exclusively cells also possible. Okay, display cells as a push button also possible, including hyperlink also possible. Grouping fields per selection. You can move groups. Okay. Yes, this is your hyperlink. So using conversion exit. Yes. Conversion exits also. Edit mask and all. Then ALV grid on everywhere it is used. This is the basic foundation. ALV grid on grid related. So many methods are there. In object oriented ALV, we will use all these methods. So this we will discuss in depth in the Whoops ABAP, Whoops ALV. If you scroll down after this, before command enter, so many events are there. Field catalog options are also there. So field catalog related, generating field catalog, Automatic generating is by structure name. If you pass, you will get the output. Okay, semi-automatically is nothing but by using field catalog merge through you can generate it. Field catalog merge. They will go to manually. You can build this event. You can build this field catalog by using manually also. So fields in the field catalog. Okay, fields in the field catalog is nothing but yes, these are all the fields. Generating the field. So field name, reference table name. We have SAP provided help for everything. Only yes. Okay, how to provide the output of the table. Then reference to the dictionary, reference to dictionary, data dictionary, currency quantity fields, and output options of the columns. Okay, column position, checkbox. Checkbox also can be displayed in the output. Column position. Do some for summing purpose. Emphasize more into a different color and background. Hotspot. Okay. href and HNDL. Then key field or not. Lowercase. No out. Merging. So these are all about your field catalog features. Formatting columns. Decimals. Edit mask. Exponentiation. Icon justification. Leading zeros, etc. These are all about your formatting columns. Text also. Okay, text, screen text and all. Then parameters, then other fields. Okay, yes, other fields. Then go to layout structures. Last, as we were discussing the layout options, layout properties. So these are all layout. Call width optimize, a small title, grid title, no headers, no grid lines, no merging. Yes, these are all about your selection mode. Okay, layout related exceptions just now. Exceptions possible. Colors possible. Total options. Okay, interactive control. So these all the options, print parameters, print structures, and methods used under object-oriented ALV. So many. Those are all we will cover in the upcoming sessions. Okay. Yes. So map we will go with that I'm closing that tab. Then if you go to the further where we left this last time, block list. In block list, we have like okay, just for example sake, I used almost all the layout options I explored. We have explored field catalog options also. We have explored correct field catalog with first column through how this behaves. Only one column. Okay, all these options field catalog related one. Okay, how to give long text, selection text, okay, etc. So that's in particular column wise you can build these things, layout options you can build it. Yes, this. Then as I said, user can perform sorting, filtering under. But even sort filter criteria also we can control it into the control from the program. Suppose these are all cursor position for interaction, field catalog options, layout options, and as well as yes, filter options. Events are very simple name and form, that is very easy. Then go to filter. So filter which field name you want to filter it. Filter also you can declare internal table. Accordingly, you can give cell text, values, and as well as filter criteria also you can specify it. By default, if you write the code on filter related, it will default will appear in the output. Sort criteria also we can control it in the program. Sort which field to be sorted, the subtotals if you want or not. These are all you can control while sorting totals required or not. Sort position also, field name also, tab name also. Yes, everything is possible. Okay, these are all about your examples. Like if you go to finally, if I need one example, so, so go to explore ALV, yes, you will get so many. First and foremost, you have to observe two major. Okay, so pattern reuse ALV list display. First, we will go to list display. This is your observe it because here you have to know this. Okay, you can keep as it is. Even exceptions to exceptions are there. Importing very rarely we do it. Only tables. What is must mandatory in this out of all this thing is tables. You have to pass internal table. Must be declared with standard index internal table and pass it here. That is must. Remaining uncomment exporting callback program we are generally passing. Structure name we are passing. Now to go to layout. So this IS layout is declared by using ALV underscore layout underscore ALV. So you have to declare your actual layout must be as per the layout parameters. Even field catalog also you declare it as per the formal internal table, actual internal table. IT excluding we will cover it later. That is you can excluding through you can suppress the generated generated toolbar options you can separate it. And the sort criteria. Sort filter criteria also. Sort related options are also you can control it by using internal table. Filter criteria through you can control it by using internal table. These are all layout management. If you want to save X equals to layout management and whether default layout if you want to display it or not you can control it by using this is by using events related. Okay, these are all if you want to display output in a particular dialog screen you can specify the coordinates also you can specify it. Suppose if you double click on this, yes, as SAP provided in-depth in detail documentation for everything, we can go to here. Particularly these are all already covered. Yes, if you go to if you go to print parameters, print information, print cover page. So a number of example programs. So print equals to XR space. No print, no cover page. Yes. No new page. Sublines. That is whatever is possible by using your classical report through that is print parameters. Go to this one, sort and filter criteria. Go to sort. So sort can be sort criteria. You can display this. Yes, these are all the options available. Sort sequence, okay, field name, okay, field name, table name. Then after that, sort up equals to X. It is in the ascending order. Down equals to X. Descending orders can be some. Particular field you can sort in ascending or descending, or subtotaling, or grouping. Okay, these are all about your sort through. If you go to dt underscore sort, smith underscore t underscore sort underscore ALD, sort ALD. You go through. So if you commented this, itself is commented. So you can use remaining yes position field. down is there. Sort criteria. So go to filter criteria. Okay, filter options. Filter also is filtering. Default filter. So here go to integrate. Here score elements to 0. Yes. Field name, tab name, selection field. Yes. These are all filter based. Default filter based. You can control it. Filter one also reference table and all. Okay, so these are all about your list related information. We can display this way. This is your basic. Okay, but theory, whatever we discussed, practicals through only you will get more clarity. And moreover, requirement specific, we have to start applying. Then only you can remember all these options and all. Otherwise, whenever requirement comes, at that time we have to start searching how this requirement can be fulfilled or achieved by using ALV. If you go to grid display, more or less similar options are there, but some kind of callback top-up page HTML. This is there in the grid only. And moreover, grid title is there. Grid title, grid settings can control layout, field catalog, excluding, etc. And as well as, yes, a screen starting column, ending column, etc. Dialog screen control. So more or less, this is also similar only. Okay. So we'll comment it out. We'll go back. Some type of display grid, use some range of values, execute. So this is your grid out. In grid, yes, we have this one. Okay, this is also pending. OAER through you can display the logo. So because due to that it is printing Google symbol G symbol. So similarly we can print our logo also here. First step one, you have to get the logo OS to okay SAP level. From there you can use it in all reports reusable. Once it is available in SAP level, just simply reuse ALV field catalog merge field. Sorry, use ALV on the right function module through you can use this. Suppose if you go to here some change layout display level, these are all the grid related options are okay. Suppose with striped patterns if you want, so I can go with striped patterns, call width optimum. So there are two things I achieved it immediately as a user. I can do it. Okay, so these options are given to the user itself. But if you want, this has to be by default to be printed from the program, then the striped patterns can be achieved by using field catalog zebra equals to X. And this output column width can be controlled by using your layout setting. Layout through you can achieve. So in the program itself, you can do that. So there are two things. This sort filter criteria and all. If the requirement specific, we can control through programming also. That's why all those options are available. Otherwise, user can do it from here also. Sort criteria, filter criteria, all these options are available here. Okay. Right. So this is all about your ALV related explore. So there are certain examples. Almost I typed in front of you and all. If you go to SAP built-in examples in the tools, okay, information systems, okay, logistics. If you go to a number of examples, purchasing related, production related, sales and sales order related, almost all reports are related to ALV reports only. So ALV reports you can, okay, incoming orders is the one report. So first selection screen appears, on top of that output appears. Can, yes, this is selection screen. So selection screen level also you can do this type of settings. You can enhance the status of selection screen, that is possible. Otherwise you can go to output. In output, yes, this ALV, this also you can enhance it, you can change it as per your. Suppose if you go back, if you want to see this report, back end report, can go to double click. This is one example program. So in the same fashion, you can open any program, any built-in SAP program. You can start breakpoint and start analyzing it. Let's go to this. Any SDMM, PPQM, any module, any built-in SAP program. First and foremost, you go to here, check attributes. So this is type 1 program, customer analysis program, related to application M for metrics management. And this is saved under this package developed by SAP in 1993, 2005, etc. This is the program. So in this here, if you go open this program, any program into, always you see 80 view, that is display object list. This tree structure display object list. So that because this view, normal view, does not display clarity. Suppose first of all, if this is there, you will find so the main report name, no standard page heading, okay, and message ID so and so M5, etc. Initialization through this one. So they have enhanced this code standard program. They enhanced this. Why this enhancement done by SAP, and what is the enhancement point, implicit, explicit? We are going to cover in our enhancement topic. Then go to the includes, top declarations, etc. So if you look at the includes, okay, yes, all includes through you can find declarations over here. Okay, yes, tables through, constants through, declarations, etc. Okay, all declarations, constants. So advantage of referring to this code is you will come to know standard way of declarations. So many standards with this is your selection screen, designing, etc. Then after almost ending the program, if you go to here, so what is the T code for this? Mm. Next, how many screens are involved? Only one selection screen is there as 1,000. Then after in those days, they were working on macros. So many macros through they put. So suppose if in this particular, is this a normal classical output? or is it a ALV output? So simply just take reuse continue so that you will come to know automatically that place. So that is not there. If anywhere, okay, call function reuse is available here, call function module. So all function modules you will find it in the main program always you have to choose. Okay, so many programs are there. Many function modules they are using. So you have to thoroughly debug it. That is when they mentioned as no standard page heading is it's a normal report. Okay, it is a normal report to I can't create and all. Okay, they used it. SAP GUI progress indicator, etc. So, but S underscore ALR reports, whatever I said, your FI related, most of the reports are into your, what is it? If you go to accounting, information system, system, to information system or account. You can go to any module, accounting, financial accounting, general ledger. So many reports there. So use underscore ALR underscore reports. It's this way. GL double click. So this is the report. Selection screen. Then execute. You will get output. Correct. So just to always you go with first selection screen, then execute. So you will get, you can see the output over here. Then you can go back and analyze this code in a front end normal flow or else debug through it. So is it a normal report or ALV reports also? Most of the old reports are converted into ALV also. That is one of the way you have to understand that functionality features also. So yes, so I'm taking LDB is there. Logical databases are used behind this. Okay, then this is the way to explore n number of built-in programs. Once fundamentally you are clear, you'll get ideas how to explore. And someone asked on detailed debugging. However, we will cover after reporting. We will get into report debugging only in detail depth. Okay. Yes. Then coming to the next, if you go to because time point of view, we have one ALV report. Just in the Google itself, there are ready-made examples are there. Somewhere, just I was going through, yes, somebody given ALV reports explanation. Yes, this. So if you look at example, because ALV after completion of the program, we will go for modularization. Get data, display data. Get data is select query is placed in get data. Display data is under display data. See, they have not deleted anything. Call function reuse LV grid display. Uncomment exporting, uncomment callback program call size CPROG, I underscore structure name equals to Mara, internal table equals to IT Mara. That is Why I am showing you this is, which is known example, simplified. So even this tables Mara is also outdated. No need to write it, because without that also you can achieve it. This internal table directly on Mara, select query print. Yes, this is the output. Output is going to be display Mara in detail. Then go to field catalog options. Field catalog, you can do this by using, because quickly 2 minute types internal table field catalog. So because why I'm showing you is, this is the live programs looks like this. Under start of selection, you have perform get data, get field catalog, display. So get data is always select query. Get field catalog or build field catalog also will write it. Build underscore fcat. Build field cat through, you can write column position, field name, key, and tab name, selection, cell text underscore m. So append clear through. Sometimes what happened, this column positions you can increase manually 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, you can write one variable. That variable always you write just column position equals to col position plus 1. This way also you have to automatic increment whenever it comes. So this way structurally they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is only key field, remaining are non-key fields. And print output by using graded display. This is another report. It looks particular column, simply sales order, item, material, group, net value. This is grid output. Emphasize. When it comes to emphasize, I already told you C4 on Postner line item. When you write emphasize while creating append, this looks in this way. Emphasize through colors you can. Then go to do sum equals to X for net value. If you go to net value, for net value, you can do the sum at the last, at the end. Sum will be displayed in this. Go to block list, you need to append display already covered. So Mara, MAKT, two internal tables, and as well as field cat 1, 2, and up. So get field cat lag s, etc. Select query. You know, this is your build for, okay, first 1, 2, 3, 4 in one block, and 1, 2, 3 in another block. So first block having 4 columns, second block having 3 columns. So block list unit, initialization, block list append, block list display. So this is the way under one layout you will get 4 and 3. Okay. Yes, this is pause. Then after, okay, so you can go to, for all entries is normal, you know that scenario. Yes, first you can build a first table, second table, then move all the data into final table. Okay, first table for all entries preconditions already covered. Field catalog can be built this way approach. Okay, then print the grid display out. This is your out. Interactive already there. Interaction can be done in several ways. One of the ways that ampersand IC1 through user command through you can control it, get data, display data, and all. Okay. So the final output is displaying the PO document details. When user double click, PO item details are displayed under this. That is one of the example. Okay. So these are all about your, okay, just output. So go back to any program. After ALV, we will start LDB also. So double click on program RFSS. You can go to attributes. Here, I know that this is more or less LDB based. SDF LDB based only, they developed this report. So if very simple, in this anywhere, is this used by any ALV? Can search with reuse, simply reuse ALV. Anywhere reuse ALV list display, list display, list display. Yes. So reuse ALV is there. That is obviously you have reuse ALV variant F4, reuse ALV variant existence. So this report you can slowly analyze it because it is a ALV report only. But very slowly you have to start analyzing because it's a kind of declarations. First switch to here, you will come to know how many includes involved. Screens only 1000 selection screen. Many subroutines are subroutines for print layout. One subroutine, yes, sort criteria, field catalog, layout, build, etc. So if you go to sort, so how this is sort functionality implemented here. Sort related, you can check. Go to field catalog options, field catalog merge. Okay, totals modify. So that is one example program is enough. You will come to know everything. Slowly we have to analyze it. And moreover, like the status is, we will cover PF status as separately. Okay, right. Next. So this is about your one of the program. Then we are moving ahead with one more Google through. I got one more SAP community. We can reliable source. SAP example program. Somebody posted here. Just look at some. You will get some alternative thoughts. So types data internal table because typing time taking. That's why I'm showing ready-made program. Explanation important. Observation is important. Learning is important from any source because at your level if you go through you may get confused but how do we analyze the code from written by someone also you have to know so obviously types data all required declarations done start of selection get data build field catalog build event build layout build list display this is the so can see here other difference always data fetching happened in the start of selection thing and all everything so get data is selected build field catalog is your yes, this is another approach because one way is build field catalog under that also you can use perform using okay field name, internal table name and text name also. All the three columns you can write it in this way. Okay, field name, tab name, text name, etc. So because to reduce the code and all repeatedly append clear, this is also one type of modularization. When perform field catalog using first it will send this row which will come here this internal table ifcat build can be built first row is done then second row then this routine is called for okay 4 times as a result you will get this field cat internal table okay then after that build event top of page etc build layout call width optimize zebra equals to x finally and display the output in this way. Top of page. Okay, a commentary right. H for header, S for selection, A for action, etc. This is one of the program built-in program for your idea set. You can copy paste into our editor. You can analyze it also. Sometimes we have some programs like can go to uh, this table. The data display. But criteria through this is double click. Okay, double click the table and print. But if you want to get the data, get globals from SALV full screen is this is user actions and user changes. You everything you can capture under this function model. Okay, this and all we will cover it later. There is a One ready-made program is there where you can display the lights also, different types of traffic lights based. So coming to have to go to yes another example that is nothing but go to your SC38 program because SAP itself SAP itself developed so many programs are there. Yes, if suppose if you go to star B star F4 okay B star some type of ALV okay BCALV is there only yes ALV get so many demo examples related to ALV reports. So ALV reports are there. Okay. ALV reports. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, you can go to BC star ALV. BC star ALV star. Okay. BC. Oh, continue. Okay. BC. Yes. So there are many example programs are there ALV related. If you extend this limitation, continue. So so many ALV reports are there, ready-made. These are all just like a SAP created ALV examples. So what we have to do now? Yes, so many examples are there. Almost 311 examples are covered here. This is more than enough from the reliable source. So if you go to just first BCALV grid control, just a basic example we will try. Okay, if you take this BCALV grid control example, click on output first. Okay, so if this is the case, can go to inside, no problem. So call screen, go to this display object list. Obviously, it is a part of this. So this is a one type of include. So these are all about almost includes are there. So BCALV, these are all reports, but definitely BCALV forms, PAI, DND examples. Okay, BCALV grid examples, edit examples. Okay, layout examples. So these are all about your okay yes, the test examples. So many okay, BCALV hierarchical related. But how do we execute these things? If it is uh, this one, so I can tell you this include obviously used in executable programs. So that main executable program we have to find out. From there itself, you can execute the yes. Suppose grid related to ALV grid, okay, D and D related. So many examples are there. We will go for the basic. Let's take grid edit. Okay. This is all about, okay. But coding wise, you can come and refer it here. BCALV macros example. Okay. So if this include, if you go to where use list, definitely you go to main program. Main program, you have to go there. If at all it is used, you can reach out to that place. Okay, so now suppose we will go to ALV star, demo star ALV first. Demo star ALV star. So you will get demo ALV reporting. Execute it. Ex- So this is your basic list. Double click on some row. This is the secondary list in a this window format. So basic list displaying all the airline details. Secondary list displays with departure city, arrival city, etc. So if you go back to the display, yes, this is code based on the object-oriented ALV. So main object-oriented ALV. So code is very simple. Here we go with declaration, select query. Then after that, we have this pop-up display. The main functionality done by the factory, and finally display the output. Yes, the main method should be called in this way. So this we will cover under our okay. So you will get ALV. There are many examples are there. SAP itself is given. Many programs are there, but we have to find out. Okay, executable program includes. Okay, yes. If you want, 1 second, we will go to search criteria, information system, extend it. Okay, you go to program type as one, program type as one executable. So if you have thorough alternative thoughts immediately, go to search, so star ALV star, continue. So complete executable programs list you will get. Not includes will be ignored. So these programs you can directly test and see the output, can come back and analyze the code also. Okay. In output, ALV output also you can display checkboxes and check based on user selection on the particular rows. You can further go to the drill down next level. That is also a part of interactive. Okay, see something we are missing here that we will cover under object oriented ALV. Okay, because this is a kind of introduction you to understand. So there are so many options are there. Whatever the maximum options I explored, I worked in my career and my projects. Those options I explained here. So next, finally, we have to refer to the SAP documentation only for the given requirement. How the requirement can be fulfilled or achieved. It's only everything is possible only. So you have to search and go through it and to mostly to search within search for these options within SAP only. Okay, within SAP only, I try to how this requirement can be achieved. It. So there are many example programs are available. Let's see, this is still taking time because reporting is the main criteria of ABAP, and that too we are using ALV reports only nowadays. That's why it is good to have in detail explore on each and every, if possible, open each report, analyze it, understand it. Anywhere you got stuck, I can help you out. No problem. Because this, if as long as time permits, you can go through this examples and you can try out. So it is that is there are many examples are there. That's why it's time taking. So these are the things. Even we go to SAP, okay, in the Google search, okay, example programs AS, you can directly type in this way. ALV example programs by SAP. That's it. That is, it's we don't want somebody else created. SAP examples only we want. Okay, SAP demo examples. Okay, demo example programs. Okay, by SAP. So definitely you will get yes, BC ALV edit 01. Yes. Okay, so whoops related examples and demos by SAP. Okay, lot of yes, SAP help portal. Okay, got it. Uh, yeah, okay, refer to this in the meanwhile because to save our time. So this program directly you take this program PCALV EDT 01 to 08. Take this program. Okay, in window C38 execute. So here you can execute it. You can output. You can take your web, you can search it. So this is your editable ALV. So the ALV output is editable. It is even you can change the date also. See, output will be editable. With changing what next you want to display, switch from A. This is by default in changeable. There could be some icon. You can switch to display mode to change mode to. So these are all the options toolbar. In select all, deselect all. As I said, this is act like a checkbox. You select randomly, select continuously, select column, select row sign. So forth. See, even this is only editable area. So if you go to second, most of the uh, holes, the zero CO tile. Okay. So go to here, C38, okay, for information system. Okay, this one, go to this is next to one, program name as a BC. So, so immediately you got. So quickly you got output. Demo examples. These are all PC demo examples. I want an example on checkbox. So you take BCD to 05. 05. Execute. Will get output. Okay. So checkbox. In ALV grid, in display this checkbox. So user can select checkbox. Checkbox is a part of the output. So if you want to refer to, after select all checkboxes, deselect all checkboxes or refresh. These icons are also you can possible. If you go to this code, refer this code now because you have this example explain checkboxes and grid control. So they have written to be up. But this may be in whoops, suppose, then you have to wait till we cover the whoop because it is under classes, local class methods and all. You don't know, right? How do we go with this and all? So after object oriented ALV, then you can refer to this code. So, okay, build data field catalog, everything same. Only the display part. So you each all examples because why mostly it is given by using uh, whoops is SAP nowadays recommending whoops ALV only. That's why majority will explain. So clear. So you can refer this way so that you don't get includes directly you get programs. So these all programs can first make a list of 190 programs are there because if you still remove the 200, so these are all examples layout related, full screen related, complete, yeah, okay, sorting related, filtering, everything. SAP itself is given demo examples. Only what we have to do is we have to go through it and test a grid. Simple. Execute. So this is your BCALV test grid. Execute. So we have one way is there is a one concept with dynamic ALV also. At runtime fields you can add fields cannot be decided at design time. At runtime too also yes. So file name okay file means data so um, just specific global saving and a layout through you can bring it and display it. So okay output which column positions you want to display. So we have to see because even I need to refer these things before going to demonstrate. So then I can definitely be able to help you out and explain also. So for we are ending this ALV here. We will continue tomorrow onwards. So I shown you a path where you can explore further. Even I will also explore, and after end of this course again, as a special topics, as a additional topics, we will be back again. We will cover all the missing topics again. Once again.